It's competition time, and we are giving away two of these fantastic books entitled Farewell to Upton Park. Now, the reason we're doing a video, not just giving the stuff away like we normally do, is because they're so good. So you'll be hearing from the guy, Lee Clayton. He is the sports editor for the Daily Mail. We're going to hearing from him later. He's a proper West Ham fan. He's put the book together with his mate Andy Hooper. Andy's the one taking all the photographs. It's made by Octopus Books, that's Octopus Publishing, and they've done a fantastic job. Lee's a West Ham fan, has been all his life. We've got a little interview with him just after I finished talking and giving you all the details of how to enter the competition. But it's absolutely brilliant. It's not really the normal glossy corporate effort that I would have expected. To be honest, when it came through the door, I thought I want to keep one of these for myself. There you go, look, long live the bowling, alleyways. It's graffiti, it's Nathan's, it's walking down Green Street, getting beer chucked over you in the bowling pub. Very, there you go, Green Street, walking down from the station. It's brilliant. It's a really, really good book. There you go. It's not cheap, it's 25 quid, it's available in the shop of course, probably available online, but it's well worth it. Really, really good product. I think it's available Amazon, I'd imagine, and of course Waterstones and all that sort of thing. So you can get it pretty much anywhere. How we're going to give them away is, I think what we'll do is on the forum, hammerschat.com, we will run a thread. I'll entitle the thread Farewell to Upton Park, and then maybe you can post your favourite pictures that you've taken. Doesn't need to be a competition winning standard photo, anything taken with your mobile phone, anything like that, just a competition of your favourite picture. Post them in the thread and I will pick what I consider to be the best picture, and that whoever wins that, you'll get a copy of this sent straight to you. What we'll alternatively do is, for those of you that are not on the forum, or for those of you that don't have a recent picture, it doesn't have to be a recent picture, but those of you that don't have a picture of the bowling, or maybe you're an overseas fan who's not even been to the bowling, on the video that you're watching it on a YouTube channel, if you might be watching this on an embedded video, you might be watching this video on someone else's site. If you click the YouTube icon, then if you go onto there will be a load of comments underneath. What I'd like you to do on that comment section is maybe just write something. Again, doesn't have to be an essay, something that reminds you of Upton Park. And again, the best comment, whatever tugs most on the heartstrings, will be the winner. We'll get Gio to pick that one probably. If you are there, then do click subscribe, because we've got some absolutely brilliant prizes coming up. We've got an absolute whopper coming up in December. So bearing in mind, we've given away shirts, we've given away 15 tickets, we've given away some big prizes before on Hammers Chat. You do not want to miss this competition coming up in December, mark my words. Right, that's enough from me. Well, you're going to hear from Lee now as Gio interviews him and get a bit of fan reaction to the book. So enjoy.
Lee, you've got an absolute masterpiece there. What made you come up with the idea of producing this?
I just wanted something that, having moved away from Upton Park and come to this magnificent stadium here, I wanted something that when people looked at the book, that they could remember the smell of Upton Park, the whole kind of walk down from Upton Park from the station, the surrounding area. I wanted it to capture the mood and the feeling, and I think what I hope that people will feel when they're looking through it is that that those memories come back.
They say a picture tells 1,000 words, but do you think your picture tells 1,000 stories?
I hope so. I mean, the idea behind the book is that it wasn't going to be a lot of words in it. There's not a huge narrative. I think the pictures tell their own story. I hope that when people look at the book and see the images, that they can recognise things that were important to them. I want this to be a book for West Ham fans, really. And I've been a West Ham fan all my life, and I hope that what that enables me to do is to have captured those images that are significant and important about Upton Park. I think it was time to move on, but that ground, for anybody who's a West Ham fan, will always remain significant and important, and I hope that that's what the book captures.
Was it difficult? You've got over 230 photos there, but you've got a lifetime of memories. Was it difficult to pick out just 230 photos?
Well, we ended up with 7,000 images, and Andy Hooper, who's the photographer who I work with on this, and it really is a great illustration of his work. What it required was time and time again us going over them, editing them, arguing about the pictures we wanted. Andy's a brilliant photographer, but he's not a West Ham fan, so he was looking at it from a photographic perspective, and I was looking at it from a West Ham fan perspective. And so lots of meetings, lots of debates, lots of discussions. Obviously the publishers, who have done a fabulous job on the book, were also involved in that too, and just found the whole kind of experience compared to publishing a newspaper or a website where you're reacting instantly to stories. This was something that we put together over a period of time. As I say, to get down from 7,000 pictures to 230 something just really kind of took a bit of time and a bit of effort.
When you've seen it, were you confident that with over 230 photos you've captured what the bowling ground meant to West Ham fans?
Yeah, I hope so. I think the time will tell on that. You know, I'm really interested to get some feedback. It's the first book I've been involved in, and I think that again, you know, my experience working in the media is to publish newspapers and websites, and you get instant feedback on that. Over time, I hope that the feedback we get for this is a positive one. You know, I just want West Ham fans. It's interesting when you see somebody with it in their hands for the first time, just watching which pictures they dwell on, what's important to them. I think everybody will have a different view of it, and like I say, I'm just looking forward to getting some positive feedback.
You've mentioned your background there. As a journalist, you've spoke to some of the biggest sportsmen in the world. You've covered loads of stuff. But is this the most emotional piece you've ever done as a professional career?
Yeah, I think it means an incredible amount to me because of what the club has meant to me over the years. You know, I started off as a West Ham fan, then I became a reporter and then an editor, and now I'm back as a fan, as a season ticket holder. And so I kind of, you know, I know what West Ham fans are like. I know the passion and the pride that they have in their club, and I hope that they feel the same passion and pride for this.
Speaking of passion, what's your favourite photo out there? I mean, myself and Gonzo from Hammershaw, we've looked through that book. It left a lump in our throat, but what's your personal favourite photo out of that book?
Well, I think there's a number of things that I like from behind the scenes that maybe we wouldn't have seen very much of before, because the club were very good. They gave Andy Hooper access all areas. He was able to get into the dressing room, into the manager's room, into the kit room, etc. And there are things that maybe we wouldn't have seen before. But for me, there's an action picture of Dimitri Payet taking a corner, and you could see the movement and the action in the penalty area. You could see he's planting it right on Andy Carroll's head, and that to me really summed up what to me was my favourite season being a West Ham fan last year. Incredible season, last season at Upton Park, brilliant football. Payet was magnificent, and that to me it just has, I think, great pictures move, and this picture looks like it's moving to me. It's my favourite one.
Well, Lee, on behalf of all West Ham fans, I'd like to say thank you very much for producing that book, something that we can keep as a keepsake and show our grandchildren, etc., that aren't born yet, they'll never experience Upton Park, and I'm pretty confident using that book they will be able to experience some part of it, and it'll certainly trigger a lot of memories for us West Ham fans. So Lee, thank you very much. Is this bringing back memories for you?
Yes, the coloured ones. I'm not old enough to remember the black and white pictures, but they are absolutely fantastic. There's some really great pictures in there, and yeah, it does bring the lump to the throat, to be fair, because a lot of memories, a lot of sights that you've seen. And I know we're moving forward, but this is definitely our history. It's really, really good. There's some fantastic photographs in here.
Just flicking through it, do you think this sums up the West Ham experience to you?
It does, and I'm not saying this because I'm on the camera, but I will be purchasing this book because I think it's absolutely fantastic. We're lucky enough to go round and do the tour in Upton Park, and to see the changing rooms and behind the scenes where we've been as well, and some of the players are on there. Yes, absolutely fantastic. So I'll be buying this, definitely.
What about you two then? We've got a book there of Upton Park. Upton Park has disappeared now. Do you need this book to look at it?
Yeah,
What's your favourite photo?
probably that one.
Yeah.
You like that photo of Antonio, do you?
In the changing rooms?
Yeah.
There's some really good pictures though. I don't know where he's got them all from, but they are absolutely fantastic.
It sums up West Ham, that, doesn't it? There's something very West Ham about that, about a family just looking out at looking out their flat Upton Park. There's something very West Ham about that, isn't there?
There is. It's always had a bit of a family feel to the club, and that sort of sums it up a bit, doesn't it? Looking at the family there, watching the game, I'm sure they've probably bought a season ticket. They're here, hopefully, because it's very different, the new stadium. We came up for the Juventus game, and we were hugely impressed, but it is very different. But different not in a bad way. But it does bring back a lot of happy memories, this, I have to say.
What do you think about the book overall? Like you said, it's bringing back some memories, but it's quite emotional to look at, isn't it? It only happened a few months ago, but it's already quite... Is it hitting home now that this is it, it's gone?
Yeah, it is, and it is quite emotional because it gives a sense of what you've let go. You don't always remember, but flicking through here, there's so many photos in it. It is so jam-packed, and they're relevant photos. They seem to be recreating the look and feel of the old stadium, and yeah, it is a bit emotional because you remember what you're missing. However, this is a great new stadium, and I certainly enjoy it. It's a new era, but there's some lovely lovely photos in here. None of them I've seen so far I've ever seen before, which is unusual because quite often looking through the papers or looking online, they seem to have got hold of some really good shots in here. Look at that one there.
Long live the bowling. Long live the bowling on page 189.
What a fantastic picture. Yeah, embodies some of the heritage of the club, doesn't it? A couple of generations there by the looks of it. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
Okay, we've got 2 of these fantastic books to give away, and they're available obviously to buy in the club shop. I think you can get them online as well. Obviously, they're not cheap. They're 25 quid, but it's a bloody good book, solid, and it's excellent. And the pictures, well, you've heard all about it anyway. The first way to win is going to be on the forum, hammerschat.com. I'll start up a thread which I'll probably entitle "Farewell to Upton Park." On that, I want you to post your pictures, your favourite ever pictures of Upton Park. They're sort of, not necessarily the best one, I'm not looking for the best photographer or anything like it. Probably the one that tugs on the heartstrings most will be the winner. The second way to win is going to be on our YouTube channel. So if you're watching this on an embedded video, so on somebody else's website, then just click the little YouTube icon. If you click on that, you'll be able to post comments underneath. And on that one, I want you to post your most memorable experience, maybe of Upton Park. I'm not looking for an essay, just something short, something snappy. What reminds you of Upton Park, basically? And yeah, again, we'll pick a winner out of that. But we do have some other prizes to give away. We've got some Hammers Chat t-shirts, got some other stuff from the club as well. So it'll be a big prize giveaway. So anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed watching some of the footage. Hopefully a few of you will get to, certainly 2 of you will get to enjoy some of the book. And until then, come on you irons.